Hello there, you're welcome again to Colavari Creativity Series, and this is a podcast that is focused on exploring the world of creativity and innovation. This is our very first episode, and I'm sure you can hear the excitement in my voice. I'm very, very excited because from the introductory episode, I think my appetite was opened up to understand what creativity is about. Before I go ahead, I am Zika, and I will be facilitating this podcast series. I think in the introductory episode we basically talked about creativity not being a luxury and the fact that it has become a very necessary skill that we need to have in this day and age. And I'm joined with the managing consultant of Colavari Solutions. Hi, Azeez Omosu.
Hi, Zika. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well,
That's
thank
good.
you. I also have the IT consultant, Joseph.
Hi, Zika.
Hello.
Well done.
Okay, so they are both here to educate us more on how we can harness our creativity. I think I learned the last time that creativity is inside of everyone. So they're going to be taking us step by step to understand what this is and basically simplify the fact that I am creative and I can use it. Yes, I can be creative and be innovative.
You are creative.
So, I am creative, yeah. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. So Azeez, do you want to tell us the story behind Colavari Creativity Series?
Before we do that, I just want to let the listeners know what they can benefit from today's episode.
Oh, okay, great.
And it's very important.
Yeah.
I'm also excited. And I've always felt that every time people talk about creativity, it comes at a very high level that might not be relatable or usable.
Yeah.
So I'll use the example of a transformer.
Okay.
Electricity is transmitted at a very high voltage.
Okay.
At that voltage, it cannot be used in our homes. You need a step-down transformer to take it to a voltage that can be used in our homes.
Yeah.
So what we intend to achieve in this episode is really take creativity to a level that people can relate with it and they can understand and they can use it. So that's why I'm excited.
Yeah,
okay?
true. Yeah.
So for me, the journey started in 2015.
Oh.
But I would say the turning point came in 2017 after I attended the training at Columbia Business School on creativity and innovation.
Okay.
At the end of the training, we were told to go back and teach our colleagues.
Okay.
Fortunately for me, in my company at that time, we had an initiative that allowed me to do this.
Oh.
So between 2017 and 2018, I facilitated several sessions that had over 100 people attending. And the impact was tremendous. And it left something behind in my mind that I felt that this was something that we could continue. So this podcast is really just a continuation of that. Go back and teach others.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice. That's amazing. So why is creativity so important? Because I mean, for you to be able to make a podcast of it, it has to be something that is very important. So why do you have that quest to let people know about creativity?
Personally, I believe creativity skills keeps us relevant and useful in a fast-changing world.
Yeah.
Now, our paradigms have been shaped by all sorts of information or beliefs over the years.
True.
And this is one of the things that I believe we can help address with this series. I'll give a very simple example. You would have heard of people studying creative arts, right?
Yeah, true. Yes.
So do we assume that there is uncreative arts?
Well, that kind of is the implication.
So over a period of time, people have been made to believe that there are some people who are creative
and some
and
people,
there are some people who are
not.
not creative. Now, what we want to try and do with this podcast series is to let everybody know that every human being is designed to be creative. We are all creative. If you look at creativity from the point of view of coming up with new ideas, every human being, every organization needs new ideas.
Yeah. Sure. I see you trying to say something, Joseph.
Yes, I think to further drive home that point on creativity that Azeez has mentioned, the World Economic Forum reports for 2018 and 2020 have actually shown that creativity and innovation are the top 5 most in demand skills.
Wow.
And so between now and 2025, they will be in very high demand across the world. And I think it's really important that anybody needs to know that if you are going into any role, you have to have creativity on your mind and in your portfolio, basically.
So if we don't become creative, our degrees or jobs or whatever might not be relevant in the future to come. Amazing.
Yeah, that's one way. Second way of looking at it, those jobs might be there,
but they would demand...
you will not be able to perform the jobs because of the requirements of that particular job.
I really look forward to this. Okay, so now I think we have some context to this. I personally would like to know what creativity and innovation means, because you have explained, yes, how it came about. So what exactly is creativity?
Creativity means coming up with new ideas that are of value. So a new idea that offers value.
Creativity is a new idea that offers value.
The process of coming up with new ideas that offers
values. Okay, so what is innovation? Okay, you want... Okay.
I want to explain further on that.
Okay.
There are two things that make an idea creative. The first is originality. By originality, we mean something that is unique, something that is different from the norm. So it's original. Okay? And the second thing is usefulness. So for an idea to be creative, it must be original
and useful.
And it must be useful.
Okay.
There's no point coming up with an original idea that is not useful. It's of no value. So that's creativity. Now, innovation means implementing creative ideas. That's what it simply means. So you have an idea that is new and offers value. Hey, we don't even know whether it offers value until you implement it.
That's true.
So innovation is about implementing a creative idea.
So creativity is coming up with ideas that are original and offer value, which is seen in the execution, and that is innovation.
Spot on.
Great. So what is the difference between that and invention? Because I think invention is also coming up with ideas, I guess. I don't know. So what is the difference? What is invention then?
The first time you come up with an idea and is implemented, that is an invention.
Oh.
So there was a first time the car was invented.
Yeah.
Anything you do after that initial creation, it's not an invention.
It can be
creative, but it's not an invention. So the first time you come up with an idea, whether it's with regards to a product, a service,
that's
a
invention.
Process, that is an invention. The first time, that's an invention.
Okay, so I represent the typical listeners.
That's fine.
Let me break it down. So, like the example you used about electricity. So when electricity was like the first time it was heard of, it was an invention.
And it was implemented. Yeah, it was an invention. Yeah.
Okay. But that process of, bringing in the transformer was a creative idea of some sort.
Yeah, so the first time electricity ever came into being and that it was implemented and we could derive value from it, it was an invention.
Yeah.
Since then, there's been several things that have been done with regards to electricity that could be creative, but they are not inventing electricity anymore.
Sure.